He shouted out my friend in one of his raps.
I remember when I first seen your channel, I was thinking like some of your collabs, like AJ Tracey, Heady One, like for a smaller channel, it's f***ing mint.
Yeah.
Is that through management?
No, so AJ I've known for years. So before I even did YouTube, I've lived in London for quite a while, and just from like my friends who do music and going out and stuff, like I've got quite a good network of people that I'm friends with. So AJ, I just got to come on because I knew he liked gaming. He likes Fortnite and FIFA, so he come and did it. Heady, I knew through mutual friends. Like, so it's kind of.
Who the fuck are your friends like?
I just
Fucking. You can't drop names like that. That's not cool. But
How did you first meet AJ Tracey?
He shouted out my friend in one of his raps. So he did this packages freestyle, which is one of his things that blew up. And in the first line, he says something like, "My food paying like Erin Bedina," who's one of my best friends. And so that blew up. And then obviously like they became friends because of that. So we all just became friends.
What was she like on Instagram or something?
Yeah, she was on Instagram. He'd obviously thought she was attractive, so just put her in a bar. And then that's how it like.
I always
everyone
wondered
blew
who
up
that
way.
was.
Yeah, so
what's her name?
Erin Bedina.
Of course, he's fucking researching.
But I remember when that came out, I was wondering who that was. I didn't know if it was like his girlfriend or something.
No, so that happened, and I think one of our friends just sent us the link. Was like, "Who's this guy shouting you out?" And we're like, "What?" And then blew up. That packages freestyle, and then from that we all just sort of became friends.
What did she reach out to AJ after that, and then that kind of?
I think she must have just shouted him out because then, and anytime he performed it, people would send her clips, being like, "Look at the crowd, like, shouting your name and stuff."
She is very beautiful.
He never really does stuff
baby.
with.
Yeah,
Charlie,
really
let's
cute.
remember you're out of work right now. You're out of work.
I'm out of work, but
You're
And
out
also
of
she's got
order.
a baby. She's had a baby,
who's
Mila.
who's actually
She's so
adorable.
cute.
Very cute baby.
Because he never really does stuff with actual YouTubers. This is why I thought your collabs were like mint, because you've literally brought. Was it Sims you done with him? Or
I
was
did
it
Sims with JJ.
Sims
yeah.
with JJ.
I did FIFA with AJ. But it's because before I did YouTube, I was like kind of in the music scene, even though I didn't do music. Like my friends were just in that scene.
Just by association.
Yeah, so I kind of had a network,
association.
and then I started doing YouTube, and then I kind of made friends in the YouTube world. So it was like two different.
Very good at networking, essentially. Would you
Yeah.
say that's like, if you were to like say like what your strengths are as like an individual for whether it's content creation or like approaching that, what would you say that your strengths are?
I think I'm just a nice person, and I get on with
What's
people.
a strength?
I just get on with people. I
Say
think
networking is good for you, or
I'm just
would you
good
say
at
that?
chatting and getting
Just
to
good
know
at chatting.
people. I think, do you know what it is? When I was 11, I went to boarding school, and I was really shy before I went. I wouldn't talk at all. So when I went to boarding school, I was like, oh my God, I need to make friends. Like, how can I make friends? So I just kind of learn. And I think that's one of the skills you get from doing something like going to boarding school is you learn to interact with different people and kind of like bond with people.
So like
who've got
you
different
can actually like
interests and stuff.
basically you can pull out the best from someone who's actually quite good behind camera and someone who's actually like a freak, like him.
I mean,
Right.